I am literally
No
sorry.
problem, no problem. Fine. Thanks for
Sorry.
joining, first of all. Yeah. Srini, I would just like to introduce yourself, like I can start, okay? So first of all, good morning, Data Analytic Group. Thanks for joining and today's session. And today's speaker is Srinivas Maniprabhakar. He works at Bosch and he is a Microsoft certified Azure solution architect. And today he is going to speak about an harnessing of the on-premises Power BI activities. So, and the stage is yours, Srini. So we already delay with few minutes. So you can take it and start. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you, Rajendra. First of all, I will like to start my presentation by saying the congratulations to by saying thank you to the team of DAG, Data Analytics Group, who worked background for me to get it online and streamed. Okay. So without any delay, I am starting my presentation. Before starting that, I want to know about you guys. How many people are new users to the Power BI, and how many are intermediate? Can you just raise hands, if possible? These are beginners. I hope so.
Yes. Because they have the rising option, but they haven't have an
Yes.
option like yes. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So for new guys, I will give you a small introduction about Power BI. Power BI is a tool which is a self-service BI tool. What we will tell it is a self-service BI tool. So what mean by self-service BI tool? So the tool which is a having the capability of doing the BI capabilities also without by doing a small changes without having a multiple complex things. Those tools are calling as a self-service BI tools. So here the developer or the user who are there, they can um, use by themselves. They can do extraction of the data, they can do the transformations, they can do the loading of the data at the end for the analysis type of things. So that is a small introduction about the Power BI. And Power BI has a lot of capabilities which you can go and doing uh, connecting with the databases. In Power BI, we have around 160 plus of connectors still on the day, and they are growing. Now there are some with previews we will get calculated to 200. We have so many connectors with them, and they are well working with uh, those connectors also. So we have very renowned things. So this is a small introduction about the Power BI, who are very new. Okay. Next thing, today's topic. Coming to the today's topic, what we want to talk about is a Power BI on-premise. All these days, we are talking about the Power BI. The people, so many people know the Power BI is only as a cloud tool, but we can't implement it with the on-premise data sources. So that is a opinion of the lot of people or a lot of user groups for the Power BI. So today I want to present how we can harness them or how we can implement the Power BI on-premise with on-premise solutions also. So regarding me, I am about a 16 years of experience about the in the application development, data engineering and analytics, and I works with the Power BI and Azure Stack, SQL, and enterprise reporting. Not only on the Power BI, I do work with the Oracle also. I do work with Tableau also, which are enterprise. And I'm an architect who works with the both GenAI powered analytic tool solutions I will provide and chatbots, uh, GenAI powered basically. So I'm a certified TOGAF and Microsoft architect and a GCP architect also, Google Cloud Provision. And I mainly works for the passion. So with that passion, only I want to give the knowledge about this on-premise, basically. So today's agenda, I want to talk about why on-premise still we are talking, because this is our cloud era. And how many ways we have connect to the on-premise systems through the Power BI. And there is one more tool which in the Power BI suite, which is a hidden gem. What we call them, what we can say it is a hidden gem for some of the companies. I will tell you the use cases also. Uh, which is called as a Power BI report server, and I will tell the we will discuss about the difference between the services and a report server and architecture of that, and how we can create, and then we will wrap up. So first, I will come to the topic: why still the on-premise? Why we are talking about the on-premise? This is a generation of a cloud, and a cloud is growing day by day. So many services are coming, so many giant companies are investing in cloud. Then still, why we are discussing about the on-premise? Why on-premise is some sort of a secure environment. When you are not connecting to your internet, the cloud is something which you have the control with some other partner. Cloud has a sets of things. One is a SaaS, three set of things. One is a public cloud, second is a private cloud, and third one is a hybrid cloud. Public cloud is nothing but what you are seeing now, Azure, which will host, you can consume the services from the third party, and the control is managed by them only, not by you. Second thing is hybrid cloud, which is a partnership of both the cloud sourcing partner, that means Amazon or your Google or Azure, whatever it is there. But still, the control is with them. The infrastructure control is with them. The software control or a SaaS, whatever the services, what you want to deploy or what you want to share the data, it is with the company who is taking it lease. This is a hybrid composition, totally hybrid composition. This is so. Third one is coming to the private cloud. Private cloud is set of the thing which you have control on infrastructure as well as your softwares what you want to install on the cloud, but you need to purchase that infrastructure from them only. That means the provider. You can't go and go into the market and you can search and you can take it. So there are some regulatory compliances coming to the very big companies, or you go in some of the what I can say, some of the countries, there will be a regulatory, and some domains they have a very regulatory compliances also. So to meet that requirements, still there are companies who are still going on premise. In each and every company, if you go and see now in the outside of our regular work, if you want to discuss about some other company, still some part of them is goes with still on premise. They have the on premise databases, which we call it as a legacy database also. Still they are using that, and they will generate the data and they will give the data to the people whatever it is required, generate the reports, and they will hand out normally. That means through Excel sheets or some other. They will only publish. They won't circulate in the outside of the team. So that is a complaints and regulatory requirements are there. This data sovereignty and governance, what I told the example right now. So that is, so legacy systems still existed, like you take COBOL or you take some other things. Still the systems are existed which are not able to connect with the cloud. So that's why we are still talking about the on-premise. Any cloud tool which is going to release should have the on-premise version also, so that the people can use it. This is the importance of our on-premise systems. So coming to the Power BI, how can I connect the Power BI? How can I visualize my data on the Power BI? Visualizes data through Power BI when I have on-premise data with the legacy systems, which it is there. So there are two types of things. One is the data gateways, and another one is the Power BI report server. which I told it as a hidden gem. So data gateways are basically used in between your Power BI cloud service and in next Power on-premise system. You need to install it in your on-prem system, and you need to consume your report. To use the report, you need to go for a Power BI cloud, and you need to visualize the visualizations over there. So what are the data gateways exactly? Data gateways are the Windows. It's a Windows client application which will act as a bridge between your cloud and your on-premise systems. It provides a secure data transfer. It has the options to provide a secure data transfers, which use, if you people knows the web sockets concept, it will use a HTTPS protocol, and it will use the TLS also. So TLS is which is a protocol what we will define for secure data transfer between the systems. And when you are installing the data gateways, there are two options you will be able to see. One is the on-premise data gateway, and one is the on-premise data gateway personal mode. What happens? What is the difference between these two, on-premise data gateway and on-premise data gateway personal mode? On-premise data gateway, any user can use when you are installing on the system, and it will enable to all the workspaces. It will enable you to all the workspaces to source the data if you required. Coming to the personal mode, on-premise data gateway will be used by only one user who is installing. If you select while installing, you select the personal mode, it will show only personal mode. It will only be accessible by you only, and the data sources which is defined by you selected, only those data sources will be sourced to your personal workspace, which we are able to see as a my workspace. So it will only source it to that workspace. It will not go. In this way, the on-premise data gateway will secure your accessibility also. It will reduce the accessibility of your data sources when you are going for the cloud. Coming to next thing, what is a Power BI report server? Power BI report server, how many of you people have the knowledge worked for a report services? Anyone? Raise the hands who work. One. Okay. So, report server, I'll give you some gist of SSRS also. SQL Server reporting services is nothing but the initial reporting services which is introduced by the Microsoft in somewhere long back, 10 years back, 10 to 15 years back, basically, to say exactly. So 15 years back, when you want to see the report, there is want to see the concept of dashboard, or you want to see any report automatically. There is a very basic visualizations are there, like a table, like pie chart, and some histograms. Only these are the visualizations what you have. With that visualizations only, you need to build your dashboards. So the SSRS is introduced to automate the process. You SSIS, you extract the data and load and save it into a database through SSIS package, and then next version is you want to analyze. There is no analytical capability with the SSRS. You want to display, you want to visualize the visualization. That is the use of our SSRS reporting service. Again, it is a service which you can host it on-prem only, not on the cloud. On-prem, and you will be able to see the data. You will be able to visualize the data automatically whenever you log in. It will come up with the portal. It has a portal which is the SharePoint design portal. So through SharePoint visualization, through portal availability capabilities, they developed this SSRS portal. So this is the concept of SSRS basically. So in the same way, on Power BI report server, to say exactly, it is a upgraded version of our SSRS, which you will be able to see the nice visualizations where whatever you're doing in Power BI, and you can able to see the paginated reports over there. You can host it, and it is within your on-prem only. You can't go and host it on directly on the cloud. And next thing is your it will be accessed by your Active Directory. The basic difference between the cloud and I will come to the next cloud and services also. There is one basic difference is your local AD only you will be able to access. If you have the AD Active Directory, you will be able to access the Power BI report server. So for these purposes, to meet the challenges of getting data governance, what we talk about, why we are talking about this compliance requirements and data sovereignty and legacy systems, they designed Power BI report server for the purpose of that. So that now the so many companies, even I'll tell you, the use case is a healthcare industry. So many healthcare industries don't know this. I can do the visualization with whatever it is there. I can use the Power BI report server and I can visualize the Power BI reports. So I told you what is the basic differences between the Power BI report server and Power BI service is. Power BI report server is as same as SQL Server reporting services, and it runs on the SharePoint portal. Internally, they have some DLLs, and Power BI report server is restricted to only connect to your local system or your intranet data sources only, and it can't. You will not be able to see the real-time data in your Power BI report server because since it is on premise and you can't build that infrastructure to showcase the real-time data, and it is comes with your SQL Server Enterprise edition, and it has a very limited data connectors to showcase. So coming to Power BI report service, it's a SaaS model. SaaS means software as a service. Power BI will be linked you by the Microsoft, and Microsoft will manage your Power BI service. Even though if you are an admin, it will manage the workspaces. It will manage your backend this thing, and they will give you, even though if you select the private cloud, they will give you the dedicated capacity for you. That means the infrastructure will be maintained by them only, not by you. Still, even though if you take the personal private cloud, your infrastructure is still handled by them only. You can't choose it. And next thing is it has many services like a real-time streaming data. You can do now. You can integrate the notebooks also over there, like this. Okay. Coming to real-time data processing, you will be able to see. I told already it is a 160 plus data connectors. Right now, it is available as a live. Here, I skipped one point. What it is about the security or accessibility by the external users. So let's say I'm a company and I want to showcase my reports to the external user. Very good example I will take. Let's say I'm a owner of a, let's say I'm working with the Tata. I'm a Tata Motors vendor, and I have workshop with me, and I want to see my valuations. That means valuations means I want to see how much I contributed to the Tata and how many spare parts uh, I ordered with the Tata group. Like that, I want to showcase. Right now, so many people are using the same thing for CRMs. You must be known CRM, customer relations softwares, which showcase all this data at a one go. But as a company, um, as a company, and I have 10 workshops, I can't go and ask 10 workshops to showcase your data on top of that. So what I can do, I want to go as a Tata, as a provider, I want to showcase the report to the external vendors. Okay. Uh, Now what happens is this Power BI service can't allow that external group to showcase their reports. But that means I have a Gmail account and I can't log into the Power BI service with a Gmail account. But coming to the report server, I can do with the small tweaks of my security, 12 small tweaks, very small development with some DLLs. I can override my security and allow the other domain, Gmails, Yahoo, whatever domain it is. If the user is in my system, he can able to see the data. That leverage, that is a major leverage what Power BI report server is giving to us. This is very important thing. But why? Because as other domains, you can't mix it. There is a concept called AD forest. AD forest means in cloud, Azure domains, Azure directory, Active Directory will combine with another Active Directory that is called Azure Forest. You can build the forest and allow the another domain to merge with your domain, and you can showcase. All the users will from that domain will get some principles to this yours domain. But the security will collapse because you are allowing that Azure Active Directory uh, access to the other external companies also. That will collapse your security. That is a main threat what we have, because you are logging and seeing Power BI reports means you can able to access the emails of the company also. So it will create one email account for you and some user principal of the company, like that it will go. So that is a very major security risk when you users are not with your company. But Power BI report server, I can access it without asking them to come to my domain. I can showcase my reports. That is a major advantage what I have. Now, coming to the architecture of Power BI report server. What happens? You are a report author. Okay, you develop your Power BI report into with the Power BI report server desktop by connecting this tabular model or multi-dimensional model, and you host it on Power BI report server. The Power BI report server will maintain a SQL database in the report server. It has the same as our normal transactional databases. It has report server and it has a report server temp.db. And when you are accessing from the report consumption, you are doing a report consumption. Your report consumption, when you ignite it, it will go to the report server and get the report, and it will display to you. So this is a basic architecture, internal architecture, what it is showcasing. If I want to showcase to the external user the report consumption, here I will put one interface layer between the report consumption and report server, and I will place some security over here, and it will. So how can how can you create a reports on this. So from internet, I will give you demo on this. How can you do? Go to Google, search for Power BI report server. And this is a Power BI report server page. What it is telling that latest Power BI release you can develop a reports and you can connect directly to the cloud. Click on trial or anything. You can go and download. Click on download here. So you will be able to see the report Power PBA desktop setup RS, PBA's desktop setup RS underscore x64 Power BI report server. So these two are the thing, Power BI desktop RS and Power BI RS x64. Anything you can download. This will be helpful for you to develop Power BI report server reports. It's not the same exe that what you are using as a Power BI report development. This is an extra one. What you need to develop, you need to download and uh, use it to develop a Power BI report server reports. So I already downloaded for my. So this one is a normal installation already. You people know. Since I don't have, I will. So by side, I will do the Power BI report server. This is a Power BI report server installation exe. I am installing a latest one. And one more thing to you. This Power BI reports also has a two modes. One is the import mode and one is our direct query mode. Import mode imports the data and your all the Power BI report definition will be stored along with the data will be stored in the report server DB. From there it will retrieve. Here in Power BI direct query mode, whenever you launches the report, it will go and connect to the database and it will retrieve the data for you. It will store only your connection details and reporting format only. Sorry guys, my system is taking a bit time.
Srini, in the meantime, there is a query in the chat. Sriraj, he's asking like, we already have a Power BI desktop installed. So we need to install Power BI reporting server only.
Yes, you need to. You need to, because that Power BI normal desktop, Power BI normal desktop will support you to, only to Power BI cloud, not to the Power BI report server. Report server conversion of the report is different comparing to the Power BI cloud. I hope I answered your question. If you want much clarity, I can give you. So click on next, next, next. This will install. Okay. Meanwhile, we will see how we can install this Power BI report server. This is a Power BI report server exe. When you double click on it, when you launch this, it will ask you for install Power BI report server. Go for this. I am choosing for a free edition. I have this one. If you come and select the enterprise product key, this is what I told you in the differences, major differences. The thing is here you need to enter your SQL Server key, product key, what is coming with along with your SQL Server Enterprise SA service agreement edition. It will come. You can take that key and you can apply over here. Same SQL Server key will apply over here. That will work. Right now, I am taking evaluation version only. There is two things. There is a developer version and there is a expert version, evaluation version. These two versions won't have much functionalities comparing to your product key version. Okay, the DAX and everything that is calculated here. Next, I will click on the next. This will be available only till 180 days. That means 6 months. I am installing Power BI report server only. Click on next. Now it will go and install.
Srini, in the meantime, maybe general question it is. So, what is your take if for the new people who are entering into the Power BI to learn this one, whether they can start learning with the Power BI reporting server or Power BI cloud? What is your suggestion accordingly?
My suggestion is you can start learning with the Power BI cloud only. Why? Because it was somewhat the on-premise concept is a somewhat next step to the Power BI world.
Okay.
I had one question. So we already had a project developed in the on-premises Power BI version. So now the client asked to, we have to migrate to cloud. So how, will it this possible easily, or will the integration will need much efforts?
No. It is very easy. The Power BI cloud will support the reports which are built in both the report server as well as a cloud also. But the visualizations what he required is a major thing what we need to know.
And will this on-premises server will support for actually so many users, or it will, how we can handle the other users to access this on-premises Power BI server?
So coming here, it's a pure of your infrastructure handling. See, your infrastructure is strong, it will handle good. If you are that means that like a web application, you think here also we have a web application same. I will show you how we can configure the report server also. That's why I started with the installations. Otherwise, I could have done before itself. That is a web portal. So your handling capability of your web server is good. Then you can host as much as users you can.
And how the data will be secured means if, because we will provide to multiple users. So, so how we can give the guarantee that how the data will be secured, because the data is very costly, right? It should not, should be highly secured.
Yes. So you are asking about the row level securities, how we can do that, right? Here in our Power BI report server also supports the row level security as well as same as our Power BI cloud. There are both similars are there. So we don't need to. That means we don't need to take extra care other than RLS to secure your data. Did I answer your question?
Yes. Will it support streaming as well? Streaming data?
No, streamings will not be supported in Power BI on premise. Why? Because of the huge infrastructure it required while streaming. So infrastructure wise, you can't afford that internally also. That's why they have not introduced this streaming concept over here.
So for streaming means for unified data interface. So definitely, I think we have to use the cloud only. Correct?
Yes. Cloud. Power BI cloud is the best option while you are going on the unified data platforms.
Okay. So only for the on-premises data which we have in a server. So for that purpose, we can use this on-premises Power BI. That's it, right? Or any other?
There are other advantages also, not only on the on-premise data servers or data systems. That's what while we are discussing in the previously, I want to showcase the data to the external users, not to the only to the internals. So that security tweak I can do because it's on my AD only, or I can do a custom development on that by bypassing our AD security. And I can do the authentication, my own authentication to the users, and I can pass the reports also. And majorly, I will say if you have a huge amount of data which you are seeing, there are different types of methods you need to follow while you are developing to the Power BI report server. But in cloud, you can't take that much steps to improve the performance of the reports. Am I answered, LK?
Yes.
Yes, any other questions before, since it is installing, I want to take questions other than later.
Hi, Siraj. I given an access to you. Please speak. Yeah. You can unmute yourself. You can speak. Siraj. Can you please try now, Siraj?
Yes, yes, got it. Thanks. My question is, how can we compare the usability of this Power BI report server with the Microsoft Fabric? Because when we compare both providing the same similar kind of services, I I am yet to, I mean, I'm just new to exploring this thing. So can we compare the usability and applicability as a user in an organization? So for application of both Power BI server, I mean this report server and MS Fabric.
So, Siraj, you are asking about how can we do this for Fabric, right?
Yes, I mean I just basically wanted to understand that
Huh.
the scalability and applicability of both this software as a service provider.
So, see, Microsoft Fabric, in a nutshell, to say it is a unified data platform. So it has all the streaming data, whatever you are taking, and it will come. It's a completely of cloud-based architecture. What it is there in the Microsoft Fabric. So you can't implement this Power BI report server to the Microsoft Fabrics because it has not that much capable to take it up. Did I answer your question?
Yeah, okay. Understood. Thanks.
Just 1 second, it is taking a lot of time. I will just kill this. So I will go with the installation because this is a more important than the Power BI report server installation, RS Power BI desktop installation. I'm selecting 180 days. Sorry guys, I think my system is getting upgrading, so it is not doing that. I will give you the links. You can. It's a self-explanatory also. You can go through the installations procedure and everything. It will tell you what exactly it is. So this is the documentation from the Microsoft, which you can see the reports of migrations and upgradations, how you can do every step by step. I want to show it as live, but unfortunately it is not happening. So here you are able to see the screen, right? This screen, this is the main, when you go to the configuration of Power BI report server, you should be admin to that. This is the main screen which you will be able to see, and it will be able to access as a Power BI SharePoint. So I'll give you this link. You go through this. Unfortunately, my system is getting upgraded, so it is taking much time. So with this, I will conclude the session. Even we are out of time, I think so. Any questions?
Srini, if possible, right, is there any possibility to how we are going to publish it, how the report looks like? Maybe
Uh,
is that prepared? Yeah, is that possible to
uh,
share? I mean, comparison with Power BI Cloud and reporting server. We need to know like how the look and feel. Is that a customizations will be get allowed on services like comparison with the reporting server? Something is there available? Maybe at your end. If it is, let me know.
right now, no. I want to do it live, Rajendra. I tried to do
Oh.
that.
Mhm.
That's the problem. Now the Power BI, the report, my system is getting upgrading. So that's why initially problem is also with that only.
Mhm.
So that's the problem. Otherwise, I
Okay.
could have gave you live. That's why I have not installed anything. I just downloaded
Mm.
and kept it because I don't want to waste the time of the users also.
Okay. Fine, Srini.
Yeah, thank
Uh,
you so much, Srinivas, for the wonderful session today. It was really informative, and your insights on Power BI were very helpful. Thank you so much.
yeah, I am really sorry, guys. Why? Because this is unknown thing last came up in the morning. That's getting upgrading. Otherwise, I could have give a demo. You will be very helpful to. That means you will be very happy to see that portal also, because that is a SharePoint portal which you look as it is as a SSRS portal. Very old look. So that is the
No
thing.
problem. No
Here,
problem, Srini. No problem.
here you have the in this documentation only you have the in detail report server and Power BI service uh, differences also. I have not taken all these things. I have taken only which are important, which you need to know also. This is the thing. So with this, I will conclude my presentation for today. I am very happy and thanks you guys to hear me for 1 hour, even though it is late.
No problem. No problem. Babu also there. Babu, do you have any queries? Supan Babu.
No, I don't have any questions. Thanks for the session, Srinivas and Rajendra.
Thank you, Babu, for joining. Yeah, thanks, Rini. Thank you so much for presenting this wonderful session. So thanks, guys. Thanks for joining this. And next week, next above sessions, we are going to have completely fully equipped with data analytic group sessions. So please join, and thanks for your time, Srini. Thank you again.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.